Alright, it's August 11th, 2020. DriveThruRPG. Let's take a look and see what the deal of the day is. It is Castles and Crusades Codex Germania from Trollord Games. 640, it's 60% off, 112 pages. It unearths the mythological realms of the ancient Germans. From the murky forests of their beginnings rise the myths, the magic, gods, goddesses, monsters, heroes, and legends of the ancient Germans, all brought to life for your Castles and Crusades game. New classes, new spells, more monsters. So yes, it's on sale. Here is the cover. Very good piece of art. Here's a preview. I didn't go with Castle Crusades when I chose my OSR game. I went with Labyrinth Lord instead. And that's what some of my buddies were playing. And that's what I went with. So very cool piece of art right there. So yeah, not bad for $6.40 to get that much stuff. So it looks like Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Soulbound, Shadows in the Mist has taken over #1. So good for them. And then looky here, we've got a DCC day. So 101 City Encounters by Studio 9 Games. $7.99 for 20 pages. No preview. Alright, there's some art there. So it contains over 100 encounters developed to add sights, smells, sounds, and other dimensions to your PC's Metropolitan visits. So it's compatible with DCC RPG. It would be nice if it had a preview. Hopefully they will put one. But 20 pages, $8, seems a little steep in my opinion. But yeah, that's for you to decide that. I've already made my decision. And A Strange Night at the Pint and Pony. Here's the cover. Very good. It's from Studio 9 Games as well, so they've put out 2 things. The little folk meet each night at a special place far away from the troubles of big people. Here, after a long day of work, hobbits, gnomes, dwarves, short humans, and the occasional wild elf share simple tales and sip ale. Tonight is nothing new, or is it? Sinister forces have been awakened and emerged during happy hour, hick, at the Pint and Pony. Now, in defense of their precious last keg, new adventures will be born out of the horror of a very strange night. So it's an adventure for Dungeon Crawl Classics. And much like the other one, it's $8. It's 16 pages this time. And there's no preview. I don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't like it. There's a couple of volumes of, for 2020, the Gong Farmer's Almanac. Looks like 9, 10, and 11 right there. And then in newest print, look at this, Planescape. I'm always happy to see older D&D supplements get the print treatment, and this is Tales from the Infinite Staircase for Planescape, 2nd edition, $10, 128 pages. The PDF and the print are the same. You might as well get this. So here's the cover of that Planescape. I have never played Planescape. I know people love it very, very, very much, and I'm glad that it's kind of attached to 2nd edition. And they put out such good stuff for it, because I've only heard nothing but good things about it. I've never been one about the planes. It just seemed a little bit too crazy for me. But I would play it nowadays without hesitation. That was my old days where I was quite ignorant about a lot of stuff. And yeah, you change and you come up with new ideas about stuff, and you look at it differently. Here's a 4th edition book, which we will not look at. And let's see what else we've got. Newest community stuff. Kind of the same old. Let's look at Thunderscape, TinyD6 role-playing game. So I think I've spotlighted TinyD6 before. So there's that cover. It's $15 for 150 pages. Don't need to look at the quick view. Not sure why I clicked on that. Possibly Delirium. And then here we go. And this is the way it looks. And TinyD6 is a great system, from what I read. I've not played it, but it looks great. So, horrific supernatural cataclysm of unknown origin. For a decade, the people of Aden have struggled to survive against the horrible creatures known as Nocturnals. So, it's a complete self-contained role-playing game utilizing TinyD6 system. So, join forces with the likes of Radiant Order paladins from Aristine, brilliant mech mages from Urbana, with their powerful golem servitors, master wizards from the ruins of Aramist, and the prowess of the Steam Rights Guild, and the Thunder Scouts, bringing their technological mastery to the battlefield. So yeah, it looks pretty good. And it's got some print options there for you as well. So there we go. That's August 11th, 2020. I appreciate you watching my video very much, and I will see you tomorrow for whatever is on DriveThruRPG has in store for us. And until then, later.